4, an interesting sign has gone up in the window of a popular South Carolina bar. Drinking Glass Bar in Little River has updated its age restrictions, saying women must now be at least 25 to enter, while men have to be at least 30. The owner updated the rules after 2 people under the age of 21 were killed in a New Year's Eve shooting at the bar. But is this legal, or is it just the owners being safe? Let's bring in Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes here. What's your perspective on this?
I can give you a few things about perspective. I know my fraternity members are out there celebrating 113 years of achievement. Better be careful and make sure the younger ones at least are up to date on their license at age 30, because most of them younger ones are not. But I can say that there are a number of places that have done this across the country. The old adage is that younger women mature a lot faster than men, and so that's probably why they have the discrepancy of age. But I can say that, is it legal? That's a tougher question. In South Carolina, it is legal, but say if this was New York, it would not be legal. Some states have on the books a number of regulations that kind of connect not just to the Civil Rights Act, but also to something called the Age Discrimination Act. Civil Rights Act doesn't protect age. That's why you need that Age Discrimination Act. It only protects race and gender and things like that. And so when you have the difference of age and gender, that's where you could have the potential for some type of liability.
Well, they're talking about liability right here. There is some potential here in some form, right? Even if it is South Carolina when you can't get away with it. But there's somebody that could say, hey, I do want to go here. I could sue you if I wanted to.
The problem is that it's a private business, and so they have the opportunity to do whatever they want on their private business, unless they had, again, something out there that was like a public place of enjoyment where they had a specific rule etched out specifically for age, and they don't. I looked at the law. South Carolina addresses race, it addresses religion, it addresses sex, but it doesn't address age. And so because of that, there will be no liability at all in the state of South Carolina. And I can understand, in the wake of something like this happening, you want to do everything you can to mitigate future issues. And typically when you see violence or issues where someone is injured at a location like this, it statistically is going to be in the individuals that are in the younger age bracket. So making sure that you limit who's in your establishment. First, you have a right to do it, and you want to make sure that your insurance is not going up and you're protecting yourself and the patrons in your location. So that's clearly something that they are able to do and want to make sure to do. If I'm advising them, I'm telling them to do it all day.
Yeah, now you know if you're going to the Little River Bar down there in South Carolina. Khalif, thank you. And as for Khalif, you can catch Khalif's insight on a variety of other stories as our evening news continues. Coming up at 5, the issue of felon voting rights in North Carolina is back in front of a judge. What a new ruling means for who can head to the ballot box this November. And at 6, North Carolina paralegals have sued the state over the right to give legal advice. Khalif weighs in as an experienced lawyer and magistrate. Queen City News is the only TV station in the Charlotte area with a full-time lawyer on our news staff. Annie, back over to you.